All right, can you hear me now? Hear me now? Y'all hear me now? So you didn't hear me before? All right. So, of course, we only the truth. Why I just speak the truth and nothing but the truth. And the truth shall set you free mentally. And y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know, oh, they go to red lights. Red lights. Because I got red in my eyes today. You know what I'm saying? I don't be necessarily using this platform to tear my people down. You know what I'm saying? I just point out the wrongs. But Remy, man, and Easy, the Block Captain. If y'all watch Battle Rap, URL, RBE, Red Breed Entertainment, and Chrome 23, which Remy owns, it's been in an uproar. They the latest battle that Easy the Block Captain had with Shotgun Shook, man, it was crazy. But in that battle, what was so interesting is Easy the Block Captain had the audacity to diss and call out Papoose in the building. Then Remy had the audacity that when he said, "Yo, Rim, you love me?" She said yes. And he said, "That's the punchline." The whole crowd went crazy. That was interesting. So, you know, I talked about this incident or this situation, this relationship that they had before. And I know I touched up a little bit of things. I didn't want to really get too much into it, which I pretty much I think I did. But it was some new developments that came to my attention that I said, wait a minute. I got to go back to the beginning. I got to go back. But when I go back, I got to go deeper because there's some things that was left out that I didn't say. And it was some things that the public didn't know until just recently, probably two days ago, yesterday. You know, then I started finding out some new things, and I was just like, whoa. So we're gonna get right into it, right? So first off, like I said, I'm gonna start off with Papoose. I have to start off with him, and then I'm gonna start off with Remy because I want to paint a picture to y'all to show y'all what kind of people that I'm talking about at that time. Because the people at that time is not the same people today. So I want to paint a picture to you so you could be like, oh, okay, I see how they moving, and you will see why now things are the way they are. John Banks, good evening to you. Good evening to you. I know Monica's somewhere up in here. So you know, Pat was a young kid from Brooklyn. This I think it was about around probably like 99, 98 or something like that. And you know, K Slay, who was the DJ at Hot 97, may he rest in peace. he was doing something different on the radio station. Everybody was favoring all the big artists. He wanted to get the artists that didn't have a name. This is how Uncle Murder blew up. This is how Mano blew up because he took their CDs and he played it on Hot 97. This is how they got found. So Papoose, he was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him, but I know his people, so I know he's a real stand-up dude. He's not a punk. And he heard K Slate playing this music or these new artists, and he was like, "Yo, man, I wanna be up in there. I want to have my CD be played at Hot 97," because he said this was his dream. And obviously, the way he rapped, man, he must have been rapping since he was 8 years old. Cause that boy is crazy. So he before prior to him doing that, he got locked up. He said he went to Rikers Island only for a few weeks, and he came to realize that prison wasn't just for him. He needed to focus on his rap career. You know what I'm saying? Because this was the perfect opportunity to get your CD played at a big radio station, and you didn't have to have a name. So he felt this was good. You know how hard it is for a rapper to get his CD heard. So he was just like, "Yo, I gotta hear it." Little skinny kid from Brooklyn, best stop. He met K Slade. He parked out there. He gave it to him. This kid is determined. He went home. He listened to Hot 97. K Slade played his joint. He's upset. So he makes another one, and he goes with his man. And he said, "Yo, this time I'm a him K Slade up." His man is like, "Yo, listen, don't do that." This is Pat telling the story. He's like, "Nah, because this dude playing games with me. I spent my hard-earned time in the studio paying and making music, and he ain't playing my shit. Nah, I'm approach him." But his man said, "You know what? Let me get the CD and give it to him, and we'll deal with it that way in a diplomatic way." He said, "All right, cool." Gave it to Slay. Um, of course, Slay ain't played, so he called. He said, so happy K Slay picked up the phone. He said, "Yo, my nigga, why you ain't playing?" It's Papoose. And he was like, "Yo, everybody can't be a rapper." So I guess K Slay was like, "Yo, this dude, man, he's hounding me. You know what? Let me play his joint." So he said K Slay called him personally and was like, "Yo, forget just playing your album. I want you to come up to the station and I want you to spit." Unknown to him, he didn't even know who was going to be there. When he got there, it was Prodigy from Mobb Deep there. So they was freestyling. So, he was just laying it out because it's like, it's crunch time. It's now or nothing. So he did his thing. Make a long story short, K liked him. K signed him to his management company. So Slay say, "I'm going to shop a deal for you." You know what I'm saying? Young kid, I'm a shopper. You don't know the industry like that. But, Pat, he came in there from the street, best style. You know how they do a best style, do or die. He came with his team, and they was a bunch of gorillas. You know what I'm saying? So, eventually, he started doing a lot of mixtapes. K Slade was guiding him, and he was getting a crazy buzz. I'm talking about when I heard this dude back then, and he was doing the alphabetic order, he was rapping like that, all alphabets. Nobody did nothing like that. It amazes me. It amazed me. So everybody was amazed. Everybody wanted to know who was this new kid on the block. Like he got the attention from Busta Rhymes, Jay-Z, all of them. He didn't even have a deal. Wasn't even signed. We talking about like 98, 99 time. So he's killing, the underground. As a matter of fact, what 50 Cent was back then to the underground, that's what Papoose was back then. You know what I'm saying? So eventually, K Slade introduced him to Remy. He's like, "Yo, you see your type, she a hothead." So they clicked immediately, you know what I'm saying? And at the time, what I learned and found out was Remy was dealing with somebody else. And, I don't want to say the player name because I don't have no proof. It's just allegedly, you know what I'm saying? But it was from people that was close to her. So, they said the way you got him is the way you lose him. That's what they said. So he bagged her from the NBA player. You know what I'm saying? He used to play for the 76ers. Big time NBA player. So she left this dude. You know what I mean? Because of course, I'm pretty sure she couldn't control him. If it was true, they was dating. So she started dating with Pat. You know what I'm saying? Pat started getting real crazy buzz. She was down with Terror Squad, but she was getting a buzz because she was down with Terror Squad because Pun was there. That's why she was getting a big buzz. Not saying she's not nice. She was nice, but Remy she never had a big hit. It was always pun. And when they did the Terror Squad album, it was pretty much more pun and joke. Not too much Cuban links, a little bit, but Remy wasn't really the picture. I think it because around that time the sexuality was explosive. Remy was more of the type she came through with construction Timbs with a mink on. Meanwhile, you got Eve, Pitbull in the skirt with the tattoos with the paws. It was sexiness time around that time. Then you had Kim, you had Foxy, you had Trina. Nobody was looking at Remy like that. She wasn't getting that type of attention that the other females was getting. I just I want you to understand why I'm painting the picture. She didn't get that limelight, which I'm sure she wanted, because I know if I was in that position, shit, I want to be recognized too. But she wasn't getting that attention. She was only getting it from Pat. So Pat, around the time probably a couple of months in, he got his deal. He had a $3 million deal, which blew my mind because everybody thought it was 50 Cent first with the $1 million deal. No, blew my mind. It was Pat Poose. He had a $3 million deal, but his advance check was 1.5 million. I said, shit. Can you imagine getting that at like 22? Man, I go crazy. So, of course, now he's feeling himself. He started getting into beefs. You know what I'm saying? He got into a beef with Max B. Things went left real fast. With their teams. He got into a situation with Uncle Murder, right? And I remember this. It got real. Now they got real crazy. Now I don't know Uncle Murder, but I know his co-defendant, and they got locked up for some unaliving things. And Uncle went to trial. His name was L in the streets. He went to trial. He beat it. He never snitched. But my man blew trial, so my man got 25. He should be home now. But Uncle's in the street. He's not appointed from pink houses. And I know some of them dudes out there. So I know them goons out there, and Pat Boone's from Bed-Stuy. That's just as a disaster waiting to happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the beef really was. I didn't really get into it. Why? But Pat, Pat came at this dude. Yo, I gotta show you. I gotta let you listen to what Pat was saying. Now I'm showing you this because the person you hear now, you will be like, nah, Pat was like that. And listen to what he said he did. Hold on. Okay, I just want y'all to hear this. Bear with me. No, bear with me. Coming. Okay. Okay. It's coming up. It's coming up. You gotta listen to this, man. When I heard, man, I said, God damn.
Who shot you? Man, you better shoot them back. Made a few bum raps. Club hopping, never pull up strap. Why would I give it to a nigga where he blew up at? When I could go to his hood and give it to him where he grew up at. On your own block, damn, that's disrespectful. You fool. Heard the dogs put you on the menu. Listen, nephew, niggas found you and left you. Respect the shooter, cause the shooter don't respect you. Calling the radio about you got banged up. He ain't give you a haircut, he gave you a shape up. A shape up cost $7. You need to thank us, cause you ain't even pay us. And we hooked your bait up. The sideburns burning, but next time you cross me, I'ma make sure.
But he said next time we. So he implicated what he and his peoples did to Uncle Murder, because Uncle Murder got grazed in the head. Yeah, he got shot in the head. Listen.
Show my barber, give you a baldy, catch you on the back blocks and give you a flat top. This little asshole got shot in his afro. Now we think he's Suge Knight, Tupac, and Rambo. This Puerto Rican dude was dead, said damn, bro. And bubble vests is played out, you weirdo. You asked for it, so here you go. Caught you by the corner store, you a sleep, huh? Poppy said You smoke bullies. You
All right. So now, when that came out, fire. I know, right? I was like, yo, when that came out, it shook New York City up because he was actually letting him know, nigga, we clapped you. And it happened in East New York. He was letting them know we did it on loud on the radio. This was it was crazy to the point where every time they saw each other, their teams, they brawled. They brawled in front of Hot 97, the Source Awards. Like this was Pat back then. I'm trying to show you the difference now. Okay. So as that was going on, it got so crazy that Job Records said, yo, we don't want no more of you. Because he was already beefing with Max B. He was beefing with Uncle Murder. And it was somebody else, matter of fact, he was beefing with, but I forgot. But they was putting hands on people. Pat, like they was really putting hands on people. Because you had K Slay, smack your favorite DJ. So he was smacking all the DJs, and Pat was beating all the rappers up. Oh, I'm serious. They didn't want no parts of them. They was getting blackballed, to be honest. Actually, Pat was getting blackballed. So Job said, yo, man, we gotta let you go. Like, we don't want this type of attention. But thanks to K Slay, he orchestrated the contract. So it was 3 million once he completed the albums. But if they don't finish the albums, they gotta say goodbye to the 1.5 million, which they did. So that worked out for Pat. So Pat was a millionaire way before Remy. Way before Remy. All right. So now Remy get into this incident. She dropped her album around that same time. What is it? What it's like Rem? No. Uh Something about Rem. I think it was something about Rem. Or some story about Rem. Something like that. I can't remember because you know why? Let's keep it real. Nobody don't even know what kind of song was on there. It really didn't go nowhere. Well, now it went platinum after she came home, and they got their image together, and people went to do some more history and research and started buying her album, so it went platinum. But the last album she made, it tanked. But we'll get into all that. So Remy's in a party. She with her friends, and of course she get into an incident, and she shoots her friend with a 45 caliber. She fired several times, but only one bullet hit her friend. So, of course, Remy gets locked up for attempted murder. She gets bailed out. So she's fighting her case. And who bails her out? Okay. Pat bails her out. He ain't waiting on no terror squad. That's his woman. What he need to wait on somebody else for? He a millionaire. So he gets out. You know what I'm saying? At this time, he's taking a liking to her son. She takes a liking to both of his children. So, it's the early stages of the relationship, but it's progressing. So as that time went on, while she's out on bail, people around her is saying, yeah, we're gonna be there for you, Ram. Joe, her friend Ali, all these people say, yeah, we there for you, Terror Squad. You my sister and all this and all that. You know what happened to Pun and all this. And then she goes to trial. And Pap said, this is what he said. He said, because they asked him, wasn't y'all planning to get married, around that time, or did you do it afterwards? And to my shocking, he said, actually, no. I proposed to her prior to her going to jail. He said, because we thought she was going to beat the case, because he said it was bullshit. I don't know the ins and outs of what was written on the police report. I just know homegirl got shot and Remy got arrested, and she pointed Remy out. That's all I know. So according to Pat, he said the case was bullshit, and he said, "Yo, we spent all this wild money on a wedding because we thinking, oh, we gonna celebrate after she beat it, and then we gonna celebrate getting married, and then we gonna ride off into the sunset." She got found guilty, and it blew his mind. They like, what? So he like, damn, a big part of me is gone now. Like, what the hell? So he said, as soon as they said guilty, they remanded her, which they do. You know what I'm saying? They remand you once you blow trial. So she blew trial. She went to Rikers Island, and he started doing his thing. He started coming to see her. He started taking care of her son because nobody else was there to take care of him. Father was MIA, or it was only Remy taking care. Well, Remy mother too, excuse me. But Pap stepped up and took care of him because they was gonna get married to him and his heart. That's my wife. I don't need no fucking. Excuse me. I don't need no ring. So he didn't. I'm not trying to paint Pap as perfect and Rem as perfect. I just want to tell you what I know, and then you'll figure it out yourself. All right? All right. So she goes to state, of course. Pap don't have a deal. So from 2004 to 2007, he's doing independent because he got to take care of his kids. He got to take care of Rem's son, and he got to go up there every week to see Rem. So he's doing mostly shows. He's doing underground shows. He's trying to feature on everybody else's stuff, but he keep getting blackballed because they put hands on people. You know what I'm saying? And so nobody wanted to really deal with him like that, especially when they heard about the Uncle Murder situation. They like, hold up, man, you don't shot somebody in the head, because they wasn't looking at it like your people shot Uncle Murder in the head. They looked at it like you shot Uncle Murder in the head. So of course on live he was saying, nah, that was just rap. I ain't do nothing. But Uncle Murder said, nah, he ain't do it, but the way that thing was going, you see how the Biggie and Tupac, that's how it was with them. So, for you to be like, nah, he ain't shoot me in the head, yeah, I dig it. You live by code. You know what I'm saying? So I dig it and I respect it. So, in the meantime, Rem is now up north and Pap is going up there. All her friends, including Fat Joe, abandoned her. It be like that sometimes. You get, you from the hood, you go to jail. Everybody's saying they there for you, your husband, your wife, your friends. And then as soon as you get locked up, it's a whole nother story, because now they're experiencing the hardship. Everybody's not built for that. That shit is hard. It's very, very hard. It took me a while to understand. I used to be like, oh man, I ain't messing with nothing. But I understand, everybody's not built for that, man. That's like taking care of a baby 8 hours away. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be up there every week, and every back and call, they pick up the phone. You always got to have money on hand, on deck, and everybody's not moving like that. But the little bit of money Pat had, he was moving like that. So he was up there taking care of her to the point he put his whole career now on the back burner, because he's up there and he's making sure she's all right. And since she's a celebrity, she's an IPC. She's not in population, which means she's in a 23 to 22-hour lockdown, depending on the officer. Some officers may let you out, like, oh, come on. And you see a celebrity, so they might say, come on, clean up. You be the next porter. You know what I'm saying? Favor her because she's a celebrity. So you go always stay out yourself and clean up and probably watch a little TV and then go back in yourself. But you're not around population. So they was trying to get married in jail, but then I don't know why, but Pat decided to bring her a skeleton key. Check him out, smuggling stuff for his wife. You know what I'm saying? He put his freedom on the line, because you get locked up for that. You get locked up for that. So he put his freedom on the line. I don't know why she needed that. Like, she can't break out. But they did their visits for, I think, about 3 months, 6 months, something like that. They had non-contact, so he couldn't hold her, none of that. But he's trooping so hard to the point she's like, yo, listen, I understand what you love me, I understand you here for me, I appreciate everything, but you need to go out there and get your career going on, because I'm assuming she's like, because when I come home, I need a parachute. You need to get this thing in order. Don't blow it away coming to see me. And I respect it, because when I was in that position, I had told my wife, I said, yo, go ahead and enjoy your life. I'll see you when I get home. And she looked at me, she felt offended. And I was just like, no, because I know how this is. I don't want you to do something and you telling me you ain't messing with nobody, and then I come to find out later after I gave you a pass. Because let's be for real, Remy had 8 years. Raise your hand if you can go without sex for 8 years in the street. I rest my case. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he cheated, but we're going to get to that too. Right? All right. So while he's trooping for her, he's taking care of her son, putting money on her books. Um, they eventually get married. They started getting trailers, Um, and then Love and Hip Hop calls Pat. Say, yo, listen, we want to include y'all into this new stuff we got called Love and Hip Hop. Y'all be a perfect couple because of what he was doing and what they went through together. It's interesting. You know what I'm saying? So Pat brought it to Rem and they said, nah, because they already knew the image of Love and Hip Hop, everybody throwing drinks and it was just an image of degrading black people. And Rem and Pat was like, nah, they don't want that with their image because they already had a bad image. So they were trying to clean it up now. You know what I'm saying? So she comes home now. 7 years later, now everybody know Remy. Fat Joe, my sister. And Pap said, this is why actually Pap and Joe got into it. And Papoose punched Joe in the face. Yo, my son stayed putting the hands on somebody. Because when Rem first caught that case, he distanced himself. He didn't want to do, when he went out and do shows for Terror Squad, he didn't include Rem. And he felt the way. And Pap approached him about that. They had words, and Pap, whoop, 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 and that was it. And that was spread like wildfire. You know what I'm saying? They had beef. You know what I'm saying? My man took it upon himself to cause beef because, yo, man, you shitting on my wife. You supposed to be there. You her brother. So he felt the way. So now now she's home. Everybody's, yo, Rim. Now here go Fat Joe. Yo, let's be on my new song. What song? All the way up. So she got on Joe's song. Everybody thought it was her song. Joe knew what he was doing because it had put him back in perspective. Yeah, I need a hit. And it was a hit. Everybody was loving Rim verse. Nobody really remembers anybody else's verse, but they knew Rim verse was fire. You know what I'm saying? And then her career was still suffering. She she started a beef with Nikki for no damn reason, really, because Nikki don't even know her. Nikki actually gave her props when she was locked up, but she needed some controversy. So she, her and Rem started going at it. And then I learned through the grapevine between some artists, allegedly, they said Pat wrote Sheeta. And I ain't gonna lie. Hey, look. When I heard Rem for the first time in Battle Rap, and she was battling Lady Luck smoked her boots. Rem went up there rapping like she was in the studio. That Sheeta, that wasn't Rem back then. So this Sheeta, this sounded like that. Who shot you? That's what it sounded like. I said, wow, maybe she didn't write that. Because I ain't gonna lie, that Sheeta was hard. That's the hardest female diss record in history. That it was hard, right? And I don't know, maybe she didn't write it, or maybe he did. I mean, if me and my wife was rappers, and we had albums, off time as a husband, I say, yo, baby, write me a song, and I'm gonna write you a song for yours. You know what I'm saying? You keep the rights, I keep your rights, and that's how nobody need to know our business. So pretty much they probably had a relationship like that. I don't know. So Love and Hip Hop comes. Because now they professing this black love is a big image. At first, I thought when I was putting this together, I said to myself, I said, Pat put Remy on. He gave her back her career, but not really. They both put each other careers back on the map because it was the energy they both had. They both needed each other. Let's be honest. And it was beautiful because when they went on Live in Hip Hop, remember I told you about the image? You never saw that image. Because Pat said, if a dude threw a drink in my face, cut, because it's going down right on camera. And I'm not talking about no security. He was like, security's getting it too. And if you females act like y'all want to attack my wife when I'm there, cut. So he said, I don't want this. And if you try to force us, we're going to just walk away. They said, no, we want the black image love. And that's why you never saw that craziness between them up there on Love and Hip Hop, but you saw it with everybody else. I was wondering why that. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know Love and Hip Hop is designed to make black people look stupid or ignorant. You know what I'm saying? So I said, damn, that was a beautiful thing. So Joe comes. He tried to do the what's that plateau or plamo. It's in Spanish. It means drugs and guns. He said, Joe said on Wendy Williams. He said, that's what Pablo Escobar used to promote. In my head, I was like, ain't do she know she on parole? I'm saying you talking about guns and drugs. But I guess, that's hip hop for you. You know what I'm saying? So the parole officer never sweated it. Um, her album when that came out, it only did like 11,158 units. So it tanked. Um, she came out with the album with Joe. Joe don't sell like that. It tanked. You know what I'm saying? But Love and Hip Hop, that image was for them. Nobody wanted to hear about drugs and guns. They loved that love. That's what they love. You know? So she continued on with the Love and Hip Hop. And I think they had their own the Mackies, I believe. It was one of them where you could tell in the show that when he kept saying, yo, we need to get our careers together and what I'm saying, but I want to have a family first. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to put that first because he already experienced that. She already experienced the industry. So it's like, why are we rushing now? It's just us. Yeah, so we talked about in jail because some people do that. I know some people when they go to jail, they got no distractions. They talk a million miles a minute and say shit that sounds good and what you want to hear, and be true in their heart because they don't got no distractions until you come home. You got everybody in your face pulling you this way, pulling you that way. You want to hang out and you get distracted. You be like, I do it the end of the week, and the end of the week turned 1 month. So I'm pretty sure it was like that with her, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, yo, let's have this baby. And she's like, you could tell she wasn't really with it yet. She, I guess she was soaking in that fame when she came home. Come on, she was nominated for 4 Grammys. Like, what kind of music she was putting out for 4 Grammy nominations? You know what I'm saying? But it was just the hype around her. So she was getting that attention she never had. She was looking good now. She wasn't looking like the old raggedy Remy with constructs on. So now she was getting some attention. She ain't never experienced it. She's like, oh, I'm the shit. I feel you. Because I was like that growing up as a Trinidadian kid looking all crazy. And then as soon as I hit the streets and I started getting that money, oh, now you want to mess with the West Indian. So it was a different feeling. It was, how would I say? It was a rush for her, I believe. Allegedly. That's what I think. Because it would be a rush for me. And you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to do a song with you now. Everybody throwing money at you now. Everybody throwing deals at you now. You're like, oh, I'm the shit. This is what I've been waiting for all my life. I had to go do 8 years to come home and do that. Okay. So she started to do, the Love and Hip Hop. She's with Joe now. And Pat, when he did one of those narratives on Love and Hip Hop, he said, I'm not really feeling you know, a friend Ali. He's like, I'm not feeling that because she jetted on Rim and this is her best friend. Say, yo, she jetted on Rim as soon as Remy got locked up. He's like, Joe, he's like, we had our issues and they dead the beef. He's like, we had our issues, but on the strength of Rim, I talked to him, we hashed it out. He was like, I don't want these people around her, but that's my wife. I'm gonna support. I love her. This what she want to do. Cool. I was just like, I feel you. I won't even be talking to them because I feel like if you shit on my wife in jail, nigga, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to shake your hand. I don't want your number. And I'll tell my wife, yo, if you will try to introduce and say what's up, I'm gonna be very disrespectful and I'm gonna just look at it their hands. So don't even call me in the room. That's how I am. You know what I know what I'm saying? I'm a little protective when it comes to mine. Hey, call me what you want. That's my wife. I don't care. So, you know, she started getting her name for herself and everything. And nothing was going right for her. So somehow, some way, she pulled her money together and she started Chrome 23. It was an all-female league. Because she really didn't have, hold on. Yeah, they agree, get married, then boom, we have a baby. And he married her as soon as possible. And she had to lose weight, to get pregnant, to give him his golden child. Yeah, because he kept, I ain't gonna lie, he kept pressing her. He kept pressing her like, yo, what's going on? What's going on? And she got, I guess she kind of felt like, you know what? Let me just hurry up and give him his baby so he could just leave me alone. Because that's how I felt. The way her expressions on the show was like, every time he brought it up, she was like, damn, man, you hounded me about this. Like, I just came home, let me have fun. But he's like, look, I did all this shit already. Like, this is all I asked for. That's all he asked for. He's like, we could do everything later. But like you said, she had some complications. She had to lose weight and everything. So now, they do the Chrome 23 all female league. They had one called Baps, I believe. Baps. There was I forgot what it was. Queen of the Ring. They had Queen of the Ring. Baps from the band. She had one, but it kind of like it didn't. It was good for a minute, but somehow, some way, it fell off. So Rem saw opening, so she took it. And that was a good move because who don't want to get down with Remy from Terror Squad? Especially all them females, they grew up watching her. What? How much you paying? I'm signing with Chrome 23. You know what I'm saying? I'm rolling with Remy just to say I'm with Remy. You know what I'm saying? You know how the fans is. So she was doing her thing in a female battle league. But the thing with the female battle league, it's not dominated like the male league. For some reason, even in sports, women get less money than the males. I think that's unfair. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody should get like fair pay, fair play. I mean, fair pay depending on your buzz. You know what I'm saying? So she decided, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna start a universal league. So first she started doing like, the guys versus the male. Excuse me, the females versus the males. You know what I mean? Then she started doing males, and she started doing. So she started doing it in a universal, and it was good because I'm watching. I'm like, yo, Remy doing her thing. So every day, every battle, she's standing up there. She hosts it. She telling you who's battling, and Papoose right next to her. Every battle, every show, he stand right next to her. He goes with her everywhere. So somehow, some way, oh man, um, so somehow, some way, she meets Easy, the block captain. I don't know how, right? This dude is controversial. Controversial. He was in URL Battle Rap League with Smack. He got down with different teams, and when a person always getting down from team, they they got an issue. It's really them. You get down with another team, all right, cool. But you start getting down with multiple teams, there's something wrong with you. You just don't want you're just not getting your way. That's what it is. So, I heard he had a little snakeness in his heart. I don't know. I don't know him. I never been there, but judging by the way he been moving, I believe it. So somehow he started smashing Remy. Now, according to him, he was Papoose and Remy was separated for a year, but they were still living together in their mansion. But they stayed in separate sides because now they have a daughter. They didn't want to break up their family, or at least Papoose, because they all have an image. You know what I'm saying? So they try to keep things quiet. We never knew this until all this broke out. So, come to find out, within that, although they've been separated a year, add on another year through that whole 2 years, according to Easy the Block Captain, we're going to get to the videos, he was smashing Ren. And when I say smashing, man, he probably was doing it all. Oral, anal, everything. This is what we think. Especially if we know what we do to our women in the bedroom. And what made it so bad, Pat knows him. He's cool with Pat. They cool with each other. Every time they come to yo, Pat, my man, love you, bro. Love you too. And then he'll probably give Rem a look. Foul ass. So when Pat finally found out how long they was messing around, because he got the Christmas picture, we're gonna get to that. Pat took it upon himself, like I would do, and went into the back room before he performed and knocked his ass out. Knocked him out. And he'll run around saying, no, Pat ain't knocked me out. But everybody that was actually there was saying, nah, he was curled up in the fetal position snoring. He was out. Well, not snoring, they just emphasized the word. He was knocked out. You know what I'm saying? And Pat said, after that, I went home to my daughter, and she went home with him for 4 days. Now, I said to myself, I said, damn, you serious? Now, it was funny because they could have kept that to themselves, whether the knockout. Well, they can't do that because people was there. Of course, they're going to talk about it. It's going to be on social media because none of them said anything. It was the people in the battle rap league saying, yo, you won't believe what just happened. And it spread like wildfire. So, here go Easy the Block Captain. Now, Pappy was ain't say nothing. Remy didn't say nothing. Everybody else talking. Even when they asked Remy, Remy was like, nah, ain't nothing happened back there. People are just spreading rumors. But not this little young bozo. He goes to social media. Check this out. Yo, this guy, man. I'm saying to myself, I don't know why or what possessed him to actually say something. Like, you're the side dude. Side pieces don't say nothing. You understand? Side piece is supposed to stay quiet until your number's called. You know what I'm saying? Until your number's called for you to come over to do what you do. That's when you actually, say something. Check this out. This guy is unbelievable.
Saying because I need part 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 because I know shit that I'm about to say gonna have a nigga talking. So you mean I need a couple parts. So we're gonna save a couple parts. But here's the thing here, though. Hey, yo, we gotta get this water. Here's the thing here. We about to talk today, though. We about to talk today, but nigga don't.
Look, I'm sorry. This is like freezing. I don't know why it's been freezing. I've been trying to look into this thing for a minute, but long as you can hear him, that's cool. Because I know you can hear him. He just want to talk to be known. Exactly. He just want to be talked to be known. And to be honest, since Remy been quiet all this time, I think Remy is sending him to say all of this. Because if I'm married and my side chick is starting to hit the media and it start blowing me up, and I know my wife is listening, I'm calling her, yo, shut the fuck up. What you doing? I'll be wilding on her to the point where I won't even have no more communication with her. But this dude keep going on because Remy wants it out. That's why. Keep listening.
Drop the Christmas picture on me.
Christmas picture. We gonna get to that.
Nigga done drop the Christmas picture on me. I'm like, that was a smart situation. I'm not gonna lie, that was a smart situation. I mean, like get it off you a little bit. Oh, yo, he took a Christmas. All right, yeah, I took a Christmas picture. I did. I took a Christmas picture.
He took the Christmas picture.
I did. You know what I mean? It was cool, but I ain't never take one of those pictures. But it was a song behind the scenes. I could post the real John. I could find it right now. It was a song. It was a song behind it. I just was like, this is how much you mean to me.
Yo, how he gonna say? Yo, how he gonna say it was a song behind the picture? Yo, he getting mad graphic. Yo, this dude, man, is son up.
It was a song behind that joint. It wasn't even a regular picture.
He think it's funny.
It was a video behind.
Yo, he just broke up a whole family. He actually think this shit is funny.
It was about 10-second lie. It was a good 10-second joke. I was, yeah, I'm in love. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It was just so for real. It ain't even a screenshot and shit. But you know what I'm saying? So man, here's how. So all right, not gonna lie. It was a good 10-second joke. I was, yeah, I'm in love. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It was just so for real. It ain't even a picture. It's a video to keep it a bean. He was in his. He was in her phone. He was screenshotting shit. We don't do screenshotting shit. But you know what I'm saying? So man, here's how. So all right, we about to take it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, we about to take it back from the beginning. I'm going to tell y'all. Now, I ain't going to lie. So, originally, just cut all the bullshit. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I lied to y'all. But now, that's all I was waiting for is for the nigga to say my name. So, I said, okay, cool. So, I could tell the real story.
Why you got to wait for a person to say your name? You got knocked out. Yo, man. Yo, you can't make this stuff up. I'm telling you.
You get what I'm saying? Like, so, all right, so, newsflash. The nigga knew a few months before our battle hit me and holler. The nigga knew already. I know he up there trying to play victim and all of that shit, but the nigga been knew. He knew 2 years ago. I ain't gonna lie, nigga been knew. He been knew. And I'm gonna tell y'all how he knew. So how he knew is the nigga, the nigga that y'all think that's so thorough, he put a recording.
Hold on, yeah. Strong as they were saying, nobody can break them up. They broke themselves up. Outsiders will always mess it up. Yeah, you right. Or outsiders will always mess it up. But I think, at times when you on the outs, it's still a good report because they still living together. That means they still have some sort of communication. There's no hate there. When people separate and they hate each other, somebody's moving out or somebody's gonna get killed. They stayed together in the house. They came out and did business together. They got on the red carpet. They did whatever they had to do together and smile together. But when sometimes when you don't have nobody to speak to and you have somebody that you could lean on and you could speak, and she leaned on to the wrong person, and I think he took advantage of that, or maybe not. Maybe she was just feeling herself to the point that she had this body, this figure, and she got all these young dudes hollering at her now, and she got that attention. She probably wanted to smash and pass and got caught up. I don't know. Just speaking. I'm just speaking. And with social media, we'll always social media will always mess it up.
Device in Remy's car. So how he knew is he was bugging her fucking car. So like that's how the nigga knew. The nigga's a weirdo for real. You know what I'm saying? Like that. When niggas gonna keep it $1 here. You know what I'm saying? Like that. He bugged the car and you couldn't really hear me on the other side, but you could hear her talking to me. So that's how he knew. And it's not cap. I got all the proof. So as soon as he say it's cap, I'm gonna show niggas all the proof. I'm just keeping $1 here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that. So I'm gonna say under the circumstances that I was in, I was under everything that basically is niggas done already split up already. Like motherfuckers was living on 2 separate, you know what I'm saying, houses and all of that shit like that, 2 separate stages of the house, and motherfuckers wasn't fucking with each other. And niggas was doing them and cocktails was doing them. So like that's how I got. So technically, so when I tell y'all niggas that I really ain't take nobody from nobody, I really be dead serious. I really don't cap for real. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I really be like, yo, I really ain't take nobody, you know what I'm saying, like that. You know what I mean? Like that. So, you know what I mean? So it got there. So when it got there, I said, yo, I gotta let a few of my niggas know that this nigga know because it might go, you know what I'm saying, might go left. Because we got a battle in New York. I got a battle Hitman in New York. This shit started before y'all even knew. This shit started before that. It just started before that. I mean, on some real shit. So when we got to the Hitman battle, it all started around there. When we got to the Hitman battle, my niggas already knew that this nigga knew. That nigga went to the event and watched me battle, bro. Knowing that shit was a dub football. Like he knew that right then and there. He knew that. He wasn't like niggas wasn't, you know what I mean, like drawn and shit like that. He already knew. So you mean like I'm just here to basically You mean let y'all niggas know what happened of the fake ass fight shit here. And I'm gonna keep it $1. So you mean like yes, I did lie, but I came on
Yo, he said I did lie because when he got knocked out, he said, no, nobody ever put no hands on me. But now he admitting, yeah, he starting, he will explain what happened. But see, this motherfucker lied too much. He get caught up in his lies because I got several videos of him contradicting himself. I don't think he be listening to the videos he put out. I think I don't know.
On live, and I said ain't shit happened. Because I was basically asked to say ain't shit happened, right? You know what I'm saying? Like that. Because at the end of the day, like the real story is, so here's the story, y'all. We get to the event. Rem has an event last December, cancel Christmas. Right? We get to the event. I get to the event. I have about 2 niggas with me. I get to the event, right? Nobody's in the event. Yoshi and 40 bars, they start beefing. Me and Rem push Yoshi to the back of the room. So in the back of the room is Easy, and it's Remy, it's Yoshi, and her security guard. That's in the back of the room. There's only 4 niggas in the back of the room the whole time, right? So what happened was a nigga came through the situation with a mask on. And somehow he got past the security guard. I don't know how. Now, we're not going to speculate here. I don't know how he got with a mask on. I don't know how he got past the security guard, but he got past the security guard. The wall is an L shape. I'm on the wall, and literally, the nigga, he literally sneaked me. He do sneak me. He do sneak me. And that's where the 2 clean Jones come into the handy. He do sneak me. Wow. But when I never fell, never was in no fetal position, I never touched the ground ever. That when I got back to turn around to the nigga ran. He ran. And shit like that. To me, I told Rem, I think the security nigga has something to do with it because a nigga that comes with a full-blown mask, your security nigga is not going to allow a nigga in the building. But the only how he allows a nigga to go through the fucking door if he lifts his mask up and it says like, yo, this is him. You dig what I'm saying? So he gets in there. Boom. And then he leaves the same way he came. So to me, I always think that it was a lineup. We get in the car. I go outside. You know what I'm saying? Another situation happened, which I'm not going to say, but it could have got dark for people, right? We get in the car. I get a text message that say, yo, get out the car. She just lied to you. So I'm literally in the car. This is literally like 10 minutes after the whole situation. It was like, yo, I get a text from my phone and say, yo, get out the car. She just lied to you. So I'm looking at the text. I'm mad as shit already. By the time Haas come, he come up, the people text me again like, yo, if you're still in the car, yo, get out the car. She just lied to you. I show her the fucking text. I still have it. I still have the text. So it's like, so when y'all see me have the recording, it's the fact that I don't know what, at the end of the day, is like, what, this nigga is a fucking ninja? You know what I'm saying? Like, I never seen the nigga back turn, the nigga steal me a couple of times, and I turn around, this nigga just gone. What the fuck is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Like, it's at the end of the day, is the nigga make it seem like, yo, he walked up to me, boom, boom, bang, bang, knocked me the fuck out. Oh, yo, I beat the nigga the fuck up. He started going outside like, yeah, who else wants something? After the situation, right? After the situation, we caused the nigga, say, yo, meet us at any situation. I will rumble you. I didn't ask this nigga to rumble 3-4 times, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, he denies them all the time. We can rumble right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could rumble right now. At the end of the day, I didn't think that it was nothing crazy because technically, nigga, she really wasn't cheating on you. For real. Like, y'all wasn't fucking with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It's so much shit more than I can say what I gotta say because I can't wait for the nigga to say something. So I really could bomb on this nigga. I'm like, yo, call the nigga. So every time I just be like, yo, tell this nigga that we can meet anywhere he want to meet. He could bring one nigga, I could bring one nigga. And if he got some shit to be like, let's rumble. Me and him could go anywhere and me and him could rumble. That offer been out 3-4 fucking times, bro. It's been out with the nigga. He my size. This nigga ain't even a big nigga. And no. And listen, and I'm gonna tell you how real it is for y'all. Y'all can ask Shug. Cause Shug hit me up about niggas want to rumble. I'm like, yo, if you can get this nigga Pat to rumble, I do it. Ask him. I done reached out to 3-4 niggas to get this nigga to get, you know what I'm saying, like that, because that shit to me, it ain't thorough. It's just like, all right, bro, like, yeah, it's just like, you act like you really did something. Like, nigga, you snuck a nigga and then ran. You's a pussy for real. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the rumble is around any given time. The rumble is around any given time for real. It's been documented from different niggas to reach out to the nigga, tell him, yo, I want to rumble. I didn't say nothing because here's the real story. Y'all want to know the real story? I'm going to tell y'all the real story. So the real story is the TuneCore niggas was hitting this nigga up and telling this nigga like, yo, if the situation not going down, you going basically, his job was at risk. He was telling Rem to tell me to be quiet. So what was supposed to happen is that if he would have went to the red carpet with her and they would have act like that they was cool, he was supposed to make a tweet that say me and him didn't happen. So I agreed to it because originally it's supposed to be like, yo, E, I want you and this nigga to get on live and act like y'all cool and laugh and laugh. I didn't agree to that shit. I'm like, man, fuck that nigga. So it was like, all right, the next plan was, yo, he want me to go to the red carpet with this nigga. And if he goes to the red carpet with he'll tweet and say nothing happened between y'all. And I said, okay, cool. Well, it is what it is. The nigga goes to the red carpet and he don't tweet nothing. He done lined that shit out. I said, oh, okay, I see what this type time is. Like, you mean nigga really done lined this shit up? And I was like, ooh, he done got me. Twice. Nigga done got me twice. I said, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And I'm telling her, I'm like, yo, I would never believe. I've been wanting to say the real shit forever.
All right. So we done heard what this dude. Yeah, I'm really coming. You laughing your ass off. Yeah, I know, man. Look, man. Oh man, where do I start? This guy is relying so much. He called Pap a weirdo for bugging his wife car. That's his wife. It's not his girlfriend. That's not no chick he just smashed. This is his family. He has a baby by this woman. He has children who now is being a mother to them. This is a family. He has a goddamn right to bug her car. But see, he's a young fool who never been married, so he wouldn't understand that level. You know what I'm saying? He has a right. Hell yeah, if I know my wife is doing something and I'm doing all what I'm doing for the house, hell y'all want to know? I'm bugging that. I want to know. You know what I'm saying? And that's how Pat found out. That's how Pat found out. And then he came to that battle. He knocked him out. Now he talking about, first he said, oh, he knocked me out. Now he talking about he knocked me out and he ran. After everything I just explained, well, Uncle Murder, Fat Joe, Max B, everybody that already admitted, yo, yeah, he put hands on us. Yeah, we fought and all that. You mean to tell me, as small as you is, he hit you twice and ran? So why you ain't just chase him down? Because I know if you punch me and you saying I'm not stagnated and I'm just brushed it off, then that means I got enough time to run after your ass. So what happened? He couldn't because he was sleeping. And witnesses said that. And everybody said the same thing. It was Remy who wake up and woke him up. Now they shitting on her man and shitting on her all throughout the battle rap. Yeah, whole battle rap coming after her now. The heavy hitters. Right now, he's the man because he's going at people that he know he can beat. But we talking about dudes as the heavy hitters, like he calling himself Mr. Algorithm, and he stepping at everybody. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna get to that Christmas picture, but let me tell you something. You know, I think if it's not love, I think she's using him to get a buzz, or he makes her feel young. Because Pat, you could see through the loving hip hop, he was more relaxed. He was more laid back. He wasn't that, out and about type no more. She is, because you got to remember, when she went to jail, she was still young. Her life stopped, and she did 8 years. So when she came back, she's at that same position. She want to enjoy life. I know how that feel. I left at 19, came home at 34. I still was moving like I was 19 because my life stopped. I didn't know about adulthood and the time, so I could understand pretty much some of it, or how she probably was feeling. I'm home now. I'm getting put on. I'm moving around. Like you just need to, just need to calm down, Pat. Pat ain't trying to hit. Cause Pat like, I got you home now. Look, and I think the communication. I think they just wasn't listening to each other. They both just want what they wanted, and somebody had to step out and do something else. You know what I'm saying? So this dude here, he decided to get knocked out. He had to put up a persona. You know what I'm saying? So listen to this, because I ain't got to listen to this. I know you can hear this. This is him.
I knew this nigga should have been plotting on me, because I would have been doing the same. You know what I mean? This nigga was in the city. No blood, no nothing. No blood, no scratch, no nothing. Nigga, he had 2 cleans on. Okay, so it's just like, as far as, all right, I'll come out, explain everything that happened. We was fucking with each other. You was cheating on ball.
Whoa. Wait, what he said? What he said? I mean, at first I thought they were separated for a year. I told you that because that's what they were saying. But then now he said, you was cheating on boy. I mean, the side piece gonna always know if you cheating or not, right?
Let's say Love and Hip Hop pick it up. You all get back together. How does now? I get a bag. You know what I mean? I get a little bag. I get a little.
He said, yo, I'm trying to be in Love and Hip Hop now. They gonna pick it up. What? You in Love and Hip Hop now? He said, oh man, this dude gonna find out. He found out now. What's gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? And now he know you cheated. I thought Remy ain't cheat. The side piece, like I said, we're gonna always know. So somebody lying here. Who I'ma believe? Me personally, I gotta go with the side piece. Because he's doing too much. He's talking too much in the media, and she's not saying nothing. She's not contradicting it. She's not. Check this out. I want you to see this before I get into some of this battle rap. I want you to see this real quick. You know what I'm saying? I really want you to see this. This is man. Okay. Check this out. Check this out right here. Hold on. I don't think y'all see it. Y'all see? Oh no, y'all don't see it. Okay. Check that out. What Pap said? This is when he leaked the picture because she tried to say, oh, he was abusive and he was cheating on me. Oh, yeah? Look at this. While I was at home with my daughter last Christmas, this is where at Remy was. Now that I finally moved on, she's angry and making up lies. Narcissist. I told her we could get divorced like adults. She refuses to do that because I wouldn't lie and say I didn't knock this chump out. I still got the messages of her begging me to lie about the knockout. But who cares? He didn't throw one punch back, super soft. Last time I saw this chump, he was in a real fetal position. Everybody saw it when I knocked him out at at Remyma, woke him up and went home with him for 4 days. I went home with my daughter. And you could see she couldn't wait to lie about it again, shaking my head. Look at them. Look how they all booed up. Look at that. Look at this married woman with children with a big ass feet. Look at this lookalike papoose. Ain't that something? Wow. Hold on. I'm coming. Close some of these apps up. Man. That man. Woo, that Christmas picture? That Christmas picture? So at that point, she started to say, she had to come out now, say something. She was like, nah, I didn't cheat on Pap. I left him because he cheated on me first. He cheated on me when I was in jail, and he's abusive. And that's why I did what I did. I mean, you could have just been honest. I mean, most of us probably all cheated in our lives. Could have been honest. Major superstars already got divorced for cheating. Why are you hiding? Because you got an image? You cheated, you cheated. You know what I'm saying? Is she trying to make it like she never did? But she did. And that homeboy is blowing her up, running around. And that Christmas picture, man, that says a lot, man. And you could tell because when Pat's daughter turned 16, she went to the 16th birthday party. She didn't even want to stand next to Pat. She was on the other side, and she was just letting you know, like, I'm not even in the picture. I was like, damn. And at least for your daughter, can't do that. Even if me and my wife go at it, it's for our children. We're not gonna show our animosity towards each other in front of our children. That shit is just not cool. Now, last Christmas, where you was at? So you ain't even gonna see the daughter for Christmas? Ain't that a shame? Ain't that something? I thought it was all about family. That's a hell of a thing. So when he got knocked out, and it was bad press because now Remy had an image, Clone 23 has an image, and she tried to tell Pat, like, all right, cool, you did what you did, but we gotta think business. So, he's gonna say nothing happened. I'm gonna say nothing happened. We need you to say nothing happened. You see what Pat said? Pat said, man, I ain't saying anything. Get the hell up out of here. Smash my wife behind my back, shake my hand, and now you want me to help you clean it up? Get the hell up out of here. And he went his way. You know what I'm saying? And he found somebody. We're going to get into that. So, he went his way. So now, a lot of people in the battle rap world is mostly street people like, mainstream hip hop, but pretty much they're more in the streets than mainstream hip hop, right? And they all took a liking to Pat. They was feeling Pat. And even the females were feeling Pat because it's really, it's really unheard of for a man to shoot every week for 8 years or every other week for 8 or 7 years up north to see you. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's for anybody. That's for anybody. And make sure you all right. Money, commissary, visits. She got the penis, everything. So even if he did slip up and he slept with somebody, or we should hold him accountable? Because I'm sure if he did and she came home, he's shutting that down. Like, yo, my wife is on. All these got to go. And I'm a celebrity. Everybody know what I'm doing for my wife. So I can't be out in the world in front of cameras with some other chick. So I got to do stuff. I got to meet you here, meet you there, and do what I got to do and keep it moving. Maybe that happened. I don't know. But even if he did do that, I'm not going to hold that against him. Women do that every day with the men in jail because there's more men in prison than women. So I'm not being judgmental. I'm just saying more women do that to men than men do it to women. Because men is not going to see women up north. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Women are more loyal in a relationship than men. I'm just being honest. Because when you're in a situation like that, it takes some real goddamn love to shoot for a man in jail like that. And that man did it. He did it. So now, the battle rap world is shocked. They like, yo, Rim, yo, how you gonna do that with Pat? And they already didn't like this dude like that, Easy the Block Captain. They look at him as a bozo. So they like, yo, it came after them. Check this out. This was like the first two battles after everything broke out. Ever since then, Easy the Black Captain been getting smoked. Listen to this. I heard this, man. I was just like, oh man, like really? Oh man. I think I don't even. Oh yes, I do. I think I got it. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm looking for this. Actually, I don't even think I have it. Ain't that something? Give me a second, y'all. I thought I downloaded it on here. I thought I downloaded it. Give me a second. Because I need for you to hear it because it's just that crazy. It's just that crazy. When I heard it, I was just like, damn. And you could see Remy's face too when he talking to her. She just looked like, damn. It's like she looked like she got the guilty conscience on her face, like, yeah, I know I did wrong. I messed up. Because her face, it told it all. Okay, let's see now. Y'all all right out there? Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, please. Hit that like button. Hit that share button, please. Okay, for some reason, it ain't. Oh, man. For some reason, it ain't popping up. I'm sorry, y'all. I got other stuff up here. But you know what? That's not going to stop me. Because I'm determined. I'm determined. It's not going to stop me. I thought I actually had it here. But I don't. So I'm going to do the next best thing. I'm going to just play it. Y'all tell me, yo, you gotta look. Oh man, I wish y'all could see Remy's face.
Show his admiration and tell the world how his woman the greatest. Nigga, he held you down in prison for 6 years. I know it was nice. He cried big tears. He still by you by your biggest accomplishment, front row giving you big tears. Now y'all got a beautiful baby girl who
look at her face.
He'd be damned if he loses.
Look at her face.
Nigga, hey, the world ain't never supposed to know what you and me going through. But this nigga behind closed doors running his mouth like a hoe supposed to do. Got niggas making blogs and YouTube. People arguing in the comments if those posts is true. Because them TMZ and shade room outlets, they only know you.
Only know you. Look at that face. Look at that face.
Took you out to eat the best foods. When you ain't feeling good, he put you back in the best moods. You ain't knocked him out because he be damn to keep seeing you get stepped to by some nigga he socked out and stood over like a step stool. If you think he didn't love you, he would have put up with all of this shit. Yo, papoose. Yes, sir. That's how you talk to your bitch, nigga.
That's hard. Charlie Clips came at him. Oh, you gotta see Easy face. Oh.
So now you gotta die and explain to your father why. Because your son is out here on some hating shit, keeping your family all safe and sound by hopping online.
Sorry, y'all trying to keep it shutty.
I'm gonna send this story to Love and Hip Hop. And that's when I knew your mind was already gone. Because how the fuck was you gonna put Pat and Remy on a TV show they was already on? You niggas be on Twitter, so y'all don't use your fucking brain. You don't think in the space. What was you gonna do? Be a Pat who stunt dummy and let Remy throw a drink in your face?
Look at his face. Oh, I'm sorry.
Since your audition take the Love and Hip Hop, nigga, they been curving you. The shit come on the same channel as Wildin' Out. Big Bro could have put in a word for you. But now God got me in the trenches getting surgical. And He told me to give you a message, and there's plenty, fam. He said, you're getting too drunk off your success. Calm down, or you don't get it down. I noticed online you started the wine, got too intoxicated, exposed you and Remy plans. But if you would have did whatever do say, you would have never got exposed by Henny. Man, the Lord, Jesus turned water into wine. So I didn't come up here to clown you. Congratulations on the Bel Air episode. There's a reason those producers found you. Cause see, you got dead by Will, knowing you will get dead by Pat. That kind of shit don't astound you. And your character died in the club with bottles of Remy all around you.
Yo. Mm, 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 mm. It started going downhill from there. It started going downhill from there. He had a run in URL, but after that Papoose joint, that was it. They really started coming at them like, yo, like it ain't nothing. Like Easy the Block Cabin is like, he's not even, you know when you so defeated, when you actually tell the world, yo, I know I lost 3-0. Because that battle with Charlie Clips, he said himself, he said, I ain't gonna lie, I lost. And he choked in the second round because he was losing. His whole energy was off to the point he choked. Yo, when he choked, I wish go look at it. It's on YouTube. Charlie Clips versus Easy the Block Cabin. When he choked, this was Remy. That dude is top 3, not top 5, top 3. Some of them say he's number 1. And you went in there choking, oh man, it was over for him. It was over for him. You know what I'm saying? So then, then they started talking about, because Pat, he found somebody else, of course. Clarissa Shields. Shout out to Clarissa Shields. Already separated. She said, I'm not beefing about no man or no social media. She said, please, hell no. And she had $1 million a fight. Remy got to work for that. Because while Pat was sleeping, she was on the phone talking to Pat. And Clarissa even said it. She said she saw I was on the phone with Pat. What made her mad was her and him already. They had texts. I have the texts and stuff, but I ain't going through all that posting. That she was like, help me out with the style of dressing because Clarissa, she's a little with Pat. It kind of really hurt. She kind of did the same thing that Pat did. The only thing is, the only thing y'all broke up already. Man, so she felt kind of hurt, and she leaked her number. You know what I'm saying? She started talking about Pat abused her. Kind of felt the way, and I knew she was lying. Sis, you done pulled out a 45 caliber and let off multiple rounds at a female. You mean to tell me you abuse her? You know what I'm saying? And she tried to hurt his career by doing that. And now a lot of people out there, they ran and just said, oh, you never know what goes on behind closed doors and all this garbage. Come on now. How long is it going to take you to say he was abusive? An abusive person is abusive from day one. Putting hands on you. No, stop it. They're abusive from day one. Okay? It works into those years. But what had me realize, I don't think, no, she realized what she was doing. But a lot of people don't realize what she was doing. She could have hurt this man's career. She telling Clarissa, say, I got the bag, not him. No, that's not true. He was a millionaire before you went to jail. And then when he came home, he was music company. Pap is already making millions. His net worth is 14 million. Her net worth, they said, is several million. They didn't get into detail. I try to keep researching. Even I get 2 numbers, 3 numbers, I try to get in between. They didn't give hers, but they got his. So I'm not saying that she need him. She don't need his money. She got money. But don't go in there talking about he broke and he looking for you. Looking to get the bag from Clarissa. No, because I'm pretty sure she already knew that. That's why she's dealing with him. She already know that Pap got the bag. Bars you see him doing in the car, he's streaming that. He's getting paid. and his strings is going buku out the waters. So he don't need her money. You know what I'm saying? He don't need it. So I don't even know why she told me. And every time I see this motherfucker, he looking shocked. You know what I'm saying? And they haven't lived together ever since, you know, that situation happened. He left home. So, you know, he with Clarissa now. And Clarissa, you know, she dropped her little diss song, you know what I mean? And he told her, like, yo, you know what I mean? I'm with she said some indirect, like, yeah, I'm with Shorty side piece, and now he beating it up. I said, oh. That's why Pat said she's a narcissist. Because before you found out about her, it was all good. You ain't even want that man. You start doing interviews and having matching clothes. Man, you think you fooling with? I'm married. Me and my wife does that, so I know that's relationship shit. You start going out having matching clothes. Come on now. Some say it's immature. It's not immature. It's just being in sync with one another. That's all it is. So I saw them. I said, "Man, damn, why they?" This before it broke out. I don't think he was on a Good Day America, I think, and it was talking about her league, Cone 23, and I'm just like, damn, is this a coincidence or what they matching? But I didn't think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, you were around after that. They started. It was shocking because that board, that I showed you, he was talking to her directly. After the battle, he said, I'm not gonna be too much of bitches. He said that for a reason because that's the way you acting, that's the way you moving. So he's looking at you like one of them bitches from the hood, not a black woman from the hood. He's looking at you totally different now. That's why he kept addressing her like that. You know, women have their language, and so do men. We know when we start saying, now we say seductively and brother, come here, bitch. We grab your hair. It's some sexual stuff. But when we argue, that may come out because we're upset. He said it to her, he's like, bitch. So now the battle with Suge Knight happens. Excuse me, with Shotgun Suge from Newark, New Jersey. I don't really like him, like his music. His bar. It's like it's plain. It's no metaphor. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just I don't know. It's no punchlines. It's no nothing. So I was like, oh man, this dude going up against Easy. Easy gonna kill him because Easy is not. He's not trash. He's a buzzkill. He's not garbage. I'm keeping that 100. You know what I mean? Even I say you could. Some rappers they do freestyles with the beats. They don't sound hard and good as they were if they was doing battle. This dude sound real good. It's freezing. I'll be right back. Okay, there you go. All right. So so now he battled Shotgun Suge. Now they said while they was waiting, everybody was there on the card, the battle, whatever, and Shotgun Suge, he's in the corner by himself and he's like this. And he's rehearsing his rhymes so he don't choke. Okay, thank you. Because it came up on my sign like somebody was like tapped into my studio. I don't know why. But they said that when they kept hearing Shotgun Suge, they was hearing stand in the front, girl. Because your feelings gonna get hurt, or either you gonna want to swing on this dude. And I'm pretty keen when you battle metaphors, punchlines, and schemes. You know what I'm saying? And everybody already, not everybody, but three people, because he battled John as well, John the Don. And 3 people already used the Remy and his and Papoose angle already. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Jasmine, good evening. He already used those angles. So it's like, you can't keep doing a rebuttal. You can't keep saying the same thing over. Yeah, okay, she cheated. We all know that. All right, so what? Most all the females did that. All the guys did that. All right, so what? But nah, Shotgun Suge. This is the first time I ever heard something hard like this from him, and he had to because he know going because like I said, Shotgun, he's not top 5. He probably is not even top 8. You know what I'm saying? I won't say top 10, but he's not even top 8. But